talk about music as an instrument of healing.
Music goes back thousands of years. It's one of the primary forms of connection to the spiritual world that went back to our ancestors when they were banging rocks together and primitive forms of drums. It seems to be, and this is not anything I knew before I went on this journey. I was pretty clueless. But as I discovered was that that music, sound, vibration has been critical when people or groups of people have wanted to connect with the spiritual world or their inner selves, as far as their own inner wisdom. And that's why I believe over time rock and roll became so important, because it from a vibrational standpoint, the loud music of the drum, the beating of the drum, the bass, the rhythm, this whole thing of like going to a concert and having your ears blown out, was because from a spiritual standpoint, our souls want to wake up. And if you don't have something that's kind of loud and jarring, it's difficult to, you tend to stay more in your own little place. Whereas here we had to break down the energetic constructs of the past. For me, World War II was very symbolic, because in the book I go into a little bit about the possibility of being reincarnated from World War II and the horrors of that time. And I think rock and roll came forth afterwards as a healing force to help the masses get over and to change their direction of, we've done war for thousands of years. What about seeing the unity with one another? What about seeing the connectedness with one another? How do we break that? How do we break down the barriers of the ego, the construct of our mind that says you're a separate individual being? Don't go thinking you're one with everybody. You're in it for yourself. To wow, everything everything is one, and music helps us connect, helps us. That's why so many rock concerts were about coming together to raise money for foundations and many different things like that. But at the actual vibrational level of sound and music, I believe it's actually the most powerful healing tool in the planet. And I think there's more and more discoveries occurring every day, and there are many people who are using sound right now in their own practices to help people heal from trauma, to open up their intuition and their psychic abilities for many, many reasons. And I think we're just on the cusp of really beginning to discover how to use